So, geez. I'm going to have to change the twin flame date inside the members hub, I think, so we can just give both, you know, the energy and time. And I lost my drink. I couldn't find it. I'm telling you, I'm so parched at the moment. So we're here to do the twin flame update. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium. And I'm probably going to be puffed out now. Okay, we're sitting ducks. Let's get into the update. How are we doing? I'm puffed out, Char. That was a bit of a mission. I was trying to find things and I still haven't found the things I'm looking for, but never mind. It happens. So, what time are we? Where are we coming from around the world? As I'm pulling the cards. Feeling, yeah. Feeling headachy at the moment. It is because we have Jupiter and Pisces. Be careful what you eat. Capricorn, you're Capricorn though, right? Yeah, the eclipse is hitting your 6th house, so be careful what you eat. All right, you're a Capricorn, be careful what you eat, your health, especially for those of you that are Libra at the moment, because we currently have Jupiter in Pisces, right? So the eclipse for you is happening. It's like, you know, it could be your throat, feeling queasy, what you're eating, be careful what you're eating. Hi, England. Warm welcome. It's 9 p.m. I'm so sorry it's late, guys. I will be alternating between day and night so that I can get you all around the world. And here and there, each time, which is a promise I made a while ago, and I'm bringing a bit of things back to the way the channel initially was run. And, you know, each time we reach over 100 extra subscribers, I can't speak English, I will come on for a live 1-hour session and give free readings. So share the channel, comment on the channel. Each time it reaches the 100 threshold and it crawls over, I'll come to you live and we'll do freebie reads. And you can be anything. No super chat required, 1 hour. First and best dressed. Yep. So share, like. Definitely when I was doing that, it was definitely growing because I was giving live psychic readings. I'm like, oh, she can actually read. And that's their principle of what they feel based on the information I give them. I did give a free reading away to try and keep my psychic energy fresh, which I don't think it really goes stagnant, it just keeps changing. I did give a reading to a person on Facebook. Hello, Melbourne. So I gave a reading to a person on Facebook and it was a missing person. And I channeled the energy. And I was like, okay, does she really want to know? Does she really want to know? Yes. Anyhow, I gave her the reading. Received a friend request. Sent her the channel. So you will choose your medium, you will choose your guide and what you need to hear. At the moment, we're going through a lot of clearing, okay? So we have Chiron, the lotus flower. Yes, we're doing super chats after done. $11 cap for all super chats. Any question, any subject, hauntings, twin flame, you name it. It's not all, you know. So we do that at the end of every video. And I will start doing super chat days. So I'll probably put it up in the calendar and it'll become a format. What I am going to try and do, I'll talk to the members and we're going to change. We're meeting in the members hub. And I want to be able to take some time, you know, for those over there. But I don't want it to also clash with the main page. I want to come here each morning at 10. So we might change the day. And then that way we can actually have quality, no matter what. But the next session will be, yeah, at this point, I'll touch base with you anyway. So we've had the live in there. I'm going to pull the cards for the karmic out here to see where the cycle's at, what's going on. The one thing I did see is that at the moment, Divine Masculine is very fatigued. They are thinking quite a bit about you. They also are having a little bit of hauntings from you. I do feel also there is a third-party energy that is thinking about the direct connection, and it is a good time to have a jinn removal. So Giggle in the Members Hub, we were talking about this. And it's usually from a manifestation point of view. What you'll find is if somebody's thinking on you, depending on their demeanor, it'd be coming through to you like a telephone call. So, you know, do a general removal. You'll know because you will embody a different energy than you usually have, and you may be getting really moody, down, depressed, aggressive. I need to make some room up here. And then this afternoon, I have recorded, I've started the psychic videos, which should be ready in 4 days, hopefully. And they will be pre-release first, and then, you know, as they're up, they're going into the Members Hub for the pre-release content, which is the second tier level. And then after they're released to the main page. I did do one video, and I was super stuck on it. I was like, good God. And look, as Giggle said, it's whoever watches the most of one particular zodiac, which does 9 times out of 10 happen to be Libra. It must have been the reason why the energy came through for them. I did record one which is going to become a template for the beginning of each month, and that's going to be a psychic update. It's everything. It's your health, it's your love, it's anything that I'm seeing, your demeanor. Right. So I did a reading, and the first one was Libra. And from the people I have directly sent it to gauge it, because I was just going to trash it, there is an additional, so I'll open it regardless. But everyone else will have their zodiac too. And yes, this month, Gemini will get an extra. They will get 1 gifted extension due to the fact that it's their birthday. I always find the karmas to be very interesting. Not that I really care, but you know. Now, okay, you got the lotus flower. Now, give and take. It's like we're thinking about the manipulation of the past. We're thinking about the give and take. We're thinking about how much we gave. And we're thinking about how things go. But this is Leo. The Mars moving into Leo is within our control to heal, okay? It can heal old habits, old ways of being, self-worth, value systems. We're healing it. But it's also a lot of the connection between the both of you. You're both looking at where people manipulated you, right? I do feel you're recovering out of this, and it can feel a little bit like Dark Night of the Soul. That energy will pass. Don't think that that's going to stay there. It can feel very depressive at the moment. It can feel almost like you don't want to be around anyone. I would say also your irritability can be there. You can't quite put your finger on it. But again, because we've got Jupiter and Pisces, we are having these war wounds coming up, looking at things, maybe feeling just really unmotivated, and purging. Now, the purging can come through in different ways. When I talk about purging, when you're processing something, it's similar to eating food. So when you're psychologically processing something, because Jupiter's in Pisces, A, keep your fluid up. B, you'll find that you will be maybe perspiring, sometimes throwing up, toilet, you know, it's crying. It can come in different ways. It's a process of the purge, but definitely the third eye activation can be headaches, especially when we're really fixed. These changes last month, Lord, and the month before have really kind of kicked us. And I feel for both masculines and feminines with the 5 energies, it is to do with the fact there's a little bit of a pause before the momentum, and it is going to happen quite quickly. I do feel both parties are sort of feeling things and the revelations we've had inside our lives with what we've done, how we've reacted, not necessarily has always been in this highest octane. But really it was, even when we tried to better the situation or tried to make it better due to our wounds, crowning energy, it wasn't a possibility at that point. I do feel, because Jupiter's in Pisces, we're each looking at such, and we're looking at you know, letting go of things. Now, I do feel, hi MM, I do feel that there potentially can be people talking sass. I also do feel your counterpart is very close. Now, when we see the 111s, it is signaling they are watching you. Now, watching can come through in different ways. This can be thought, see, 5D, but I feel it's more 3D. Okay. It's funny. I get this impression that both parties are thinking about the good old days, but also, you know, that of what maybe wasn't so great. Some of you could actually be thinking about, do I just move forward? I don't see this as a hype. Do I just move forward? And again, because we have Jupiter in Pisces and we've got Venus in Cancer, we emotionally are feeling a little bit scattered at the moment. It is a temporary energy. It is going to pass. But psychologically, you can be feeling as though, you know, do I just move forward? Is this ever going to be? Is this ever going to come through 360? I do feel at the moment they're having a lot of nostalgic thoughts to do with you, Divine Feminine. But both parties are being very strict with themselves because they want to have the full cup. Now, for some reason, the theme of marriage in the last week has come through for the Twin Flame Collective. I don't feel this is coming from Divine Feminine side. I do feel this is coming from Divine Masculine side. And this is to do with where they had been, what they believed, and now what they believe when they look at you. And it's their thoughts to do with the connection, not the karmic cycle. All right? You know the good old saying, better the devil in you than the devil you don't? That's sort of what they're saying. Heck, we've been there. We've all been there. Divine Feminines, you guys wanting to, it's funny because this Leo energy is going to bring this through. Heart-centered, show pony, diva, playfulness, happiness, vivaciousness, empowerment, love, compassion, movement. But you want to follow your bliss. That's all you're really wanting. It's crazy because yes, you do want the connection, but when the downs come down, they're down, down, down. You're getting fed up with that. You're working through the matrix, right? Yes, it is showing that you're very, very sharply focusing on love, but happiness. It's just happiness. That's really what you're seeking right now. You want your power back, but you also want to receive the goods. Okay? You want to be appreciated. You want to feel as though the person is understanding who you are, what you gave, why you gave, not through manipulation, through choice. There may have been some regrets and a little bit of resentment initially through the heart chakra activation, but you're wanting to, girls just want to have fun. It's like, that's what I'm hearing, but it doesn't have to be that Divine Feminine is feminine. When we talk of energy, it can be a person who is the empath in the connection. So the person who is intuitive and the empath is wanting to have a happy life. They also do, point blank zero, want to be happy, but they also don't want to dance with the devil. So look, if you want to do that, I'm happy for you, boo, but I just don't want to do that. Because manipulation was there in the past, and more so from a point we weren't aware of our actions and what they would do, but it is coming back in a healthier format. All right, love. It's coming back in a healthier format than what it was. I would highly advise moving into this eclipse in Gemini. If you were to manifest theoretically, remember it's Mercury and all our manifestation happens through our third eye. Try and do the digging deep. We've only got a few more days really before you get the shadow energy of the eclipse, and you want to have your aura clear. So do a gem removal, get your auric field upgraded, get your heart chakra crystals, and clear your third eye. And when you are thinking on that connection, you are only to think positive things, because we're timeline jumping at the moment. When I say timeline jumping, you're thinking of the principles of the future, of the here and now, of the past, and what they all potentially could be as a potentiality. When you're doing that, especially near an eclipse, it's high energy of magician. It's good that it's Mercury because it is coming through the manifestation, but it's also going to come through the heart, and it's going to be high manifestation energy. You need to only think positive thoughts. If you're having trouble, come and book a reading. We can do some work on you. We can pick where the blockage is and we can kind of work on it as soon as possible, because it will be a point you can manifest the new template for the movement forward. Okay? You're going to be, yes, you will recruit, but the foundation to any new beginning is each step forward is a brand new day. And that's where you have to bring your energy to. If you find you're having psychic attacks through the karmics or whoever it is, tune out, breathe out, blow out, do a gin removal and tune into something and don't feed the power. Okay? Masculines at the moment, yes, Jupiter and Pisces. Third eye, it's not, it's crown chakra. So the blockages are being shown to them where they are, and they know that this is true, is that they are blocking themselves, not a 3D human being. Conditioning, Eclipse and Sagittarius. Headaches, yes. How do I solve something? Did things make sense? No. Do they like what they're doing? No. In the past, how did they look at things? Ignorantly, innocently. Maybe to do with children, maybe to do with life, maybe to do with the person, place, or thing. But there was innocence, which is showing that this mind, they're having a reconditioning of this. They understand that they are blocking themselves moving forward. In the heart, ooh, yes, this came up in the twin flame room as well. I'm going to pull a clarifier on this. I don't know. There's this funky energy coming through with the divine masculines at the moment, and they are thinking about you quite a bit. When I say thinking about you, similar to divine feminines on their journey where maybe you had the psychic attacks, maybe you weren't thinking about them, their voice would come into your head or a song would pop on the radio, however it played out for you. They're having a lot of emotions relating to you that they never thought they would. There's a bit of jealousy here. The jealousy is actually giving them a revelation, and they try to make sense of it. It's to them. I always say, I don't know why I use this analogy, but it's a little bit like divine masculine in their demeanor. Sometimes can be a little bit like Star Trek Spock. It's like, that's interesting that you're having that emotion. It can be really detached, but they're not necessarily like that. So they're trying to have a comprehension about why they're feeling this emotion all of a sudden. It's not that they haven't, but they would close it down and they would occupy themselves with other things. But this is showing them, and they're not sorry. Like when I say they're not sorry, how do I put it? Because they got sorry in reverse. And they kind of feel, yeah, maybe they're karma, but I don't, that's not in a nasty way. That's not the way it's coming through. It's, they're glad they're having that. Don't ask me why. They're glad they're having that. Because through their awakening, they're like, something is meaning something to me. I'm letting something mean something to me. Something means something to me. That's a celebration to them. Not the party. You know, this was what their foundation was, socializing. Addictive tendencies. People, places, things. That was the foundation. So suddenly having a revelation that you were a gentle soul, that maybe they were ignorant and not to see, they're having the revelation that they have emotions relating to you. That's a huge revelation. Huge. Huge revelation. Let's see what they're going to do. Their mind at the moment, their mind is, I'm telling you, even channeling their energy, I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting a headache from it. It feels like daggers in the head. Because they're really trying to make sense of it. Like, can I stop thinking about this person? These songs are playing in my head. Yeah. Non-stop haunting over and over and over again. Challenge it. That what's being shown to me is the way you were before is what they're going through. And you are embodying the divine masculine at the moment, feminines. They're coming out of hermit mode, okay? They're moving forward. They're freeing themselves. They are scared. But they're looking at abandonment. They're looking at how it felt how it felt. Okay, they're making reference to a person that was associated with you in the past and how they felt about that, and they did compare themselves to that person. They also felt during the separation, if they separated, this would help them forget you. Animals are acting funky at the moment. They then would ask about you regularly through the grapevine, or seek you, or look at you on media. Okay. This still conflicted them. That's why the confusion came through. It's like, okay, I've distanced myself. I've found somebody else. I've moved forward. This is annoying them. This is confusing them. Why did I leave someone out in the cold that I have hurt, yet this person still loves me and I still love this person? Why has this happened? Okay, good. Moving into Emperor. Ooh, Divine Masculine, level up. Level up. Isn't it liberating when we make a choice? Okay, what's happening with the karmic? This is what the karmic's thinking about. Who next? What next? Where next? They might even be thinking this is you. Who's been sitting in my chair? They're thinking on it. How do I solve this? I thought it was dead and gone. I thought this was over. This can be paranoia. They're sleeping on it. They're thinking about you. They're wondering how to end it. They're wondering who they can move through to affect it. Yeah. Day and night. But it's in their mind. It is exhausting them. And they were kind of thinking you would have been gone by now. You would have been gone. Look at that. Look like a ghost coming through. Gone. Like a ghost. What? Oh, wow. Okay, they think they want you for the money. It's just because they got money. It's just because they got money, that's why. Yeah. That's why. But we got family. That's how it's coming across. We're family. It's my victory. It's my destiny. Yeah, it's literally, they think it's because of what you do. Who you were as, you know, your work, what you do, what you got. What are they doing to that? I used to be a cleaner once upon a time. Heck. I've been a manager. Done nursing. They're going to go back to their old ways. Okay, anywho, what are they thinking? Well, they're thinking it's their God-given right. It's theirs. It's their crown to have. It's their victory. The things ain't coming together. They feel as though if they're going to have a split, it's only temporary. But that the person, the masculine, needs to make the sacrifice to be with them. But it's not. They're not. They're not. Okay. They know it's not going to last. This bloody magician energy keeps coming up. Yes. Okay. Why do I say this on the karmic side? Because A, we are talking only. And remember, third eye is manifestation. But what you put out comes back tenfold. If it is against the will of another human being, it ain't going to work. It doesn't work. And, you know, divine feminine, if you're wanting something, anything that is truly yours will always come back to you. If you are in your purity energy, and if you are hoping to receive the highest of octane of what your equal is, which you will be the equal. So the work you've done on yourself, you will Manifest that equal back to you. That equal energy. Okay? However you want that, that's what you will manifest back. So karmics will manifest that too. When I see the magician, it takes a while to become a magician. Now, for a long time in my life as a spiritual healer, a psychic, I would manifest all the bad things. Yeah. People, places, things. The worst case scenario every time I do it. Because I was manifesting. I just didn't know I was manifesting. Because I was thinking it and co-creating it. And it happened pretty darn on it quick. The better at it I got, the more I had the sacral chakra energy building up. You're sending it out and you're bringing it back. Okay? Now, when a person isn't trained, tap into witchcraft, tap into things. If it isn't the person's destiny, it's kind of only ever going to be temporary. So you're getting, in effect, where's that card? Or was it on the other reading? You're getting an empty victory because it's temporary. We're wanting something more, and it's not to say everything's permanent. Everything's not bloody permanent. You're going to get grey hair. You're going to, grow old. Things change. So things are always changing, except such. But from a manifestation point of view, when a person is operating from ego, attachment, codependency, they're going to get something back, but it's done with malefic intent. That's why I said do a gin removal. And it's for their sake too. It's like, what you truly deserve will always come to you. And that will be in the highest or lowest of octanes. What it means, where we are psychologically is what we receive. So when we're broke and we're only getting, smidgens, it's because we don't feel worth it. You've got to raise that bar and then you get your equal. Any questions? I do feel divine masculine is wanting to come towards you. They're having a revelation. I do feel at the moment the karmic is unhappy with that. They are thinking about you, so do a gin removal. And divine feminines, you guys potentially, some of you could be feeling this isn't going to change. You need to change your mindset, clear your chakras and your aura, and get into a grounded state before the eclipse. Okay, gin removal, peeps. Be careful of, toxins at the moment. That's okay, Brooke. Stella. Hey, beautiful. I was thinking about you this morning, Stella. Are you ready, Stella? No, I probably wouldn't. You don't need to do counter work because what you're needing will come to you. You embody it. That's all you need to do. Because the intentions at the moment, what is destined, it's a little bit like what your destiny is will naturally come to you. You need to let the pieces of the puzzle fall. Would I say clean out? 9 times out of 10, a new moon is very beneficial. But because it's back-to-back so close to the eclipses, I'd say you can accidentally channel malefics, so you've got to be bloody careful with the eclipses. It's very, very high. So you're better off to be in the most neutral energy and embody it. Charge your crystals, trust, and release. Wait a bit and then do such. Okay? I probably wouldn't. Just be on the pure intention format. You will become the candle. Yes. Yes. Yeah, not manifestation, be in receivership mode. Because the thing is, because our aura's down, because we've got like Pisces there at the moment, unless you can actually control how you use your mediumship work, what you can actually do, it's a little bit like getting a Ouija board. Unless you can learn how to control energies coming in, what you can allow in, how to get rid of them. When you're doing such, you need to be aware that we get the light and the dark. So you need to know when to and how to. Do you know what I mean? It's not just as simple as just, yes, we do. But because we're having an activation at the moment, Jupiter is crown chakra. We're wide open. That can be demonic attacks. So you've got to protect your aura. Get into Gaia source energy. Trust the process. What is given, what is needed will be given to you. But you don't want to channel that energy, and you need to, know when that does. And it's the layer, the realm will be very thin. Rubber band on your wrist when you feel anxious and snap it. Eat the food groups. It's going to pass. It's going to pass. Just like acknowledge where the fear is coming from. Take a deep breath. Hold it in. You can get into a light state. You'll be like holding your breath. It'll give you the happy endorphins, and then you anchor your energy down again. And just focus right here on this moment. But because we do have Saturn in Aquarius retrograde, it's Uranian energy, which is nervous system. So eat food groups to protect your nervous system. Drink fluid to clear it. And after the eclipses shift, it's going to be a little bit easier. But it's an energy upgrade. We're having an energy upgrade. So at the moment, it's like, yeah, I'll go do energy work. It's like, unless you're grounded, no, you're going to have a bit of a problem with that. You know? Ready for what, Stella? You're going to have a major shift, woman. There's a major shift. Let's see. Super chat question for Stella. Okay, the super chat's capped at 11. Give how much you will from there up. Let's see. Something's shifting, Stella, and it's going to shift very quickly. To start what? To start new things that'll come through. Now, as Neptune goes retrograde, we'll actually have clarity as to what to start. So at the moment, it's a portal. We're moving through it. It's like, let it do its upgrade. But your astrology will show you what can come. So, you know, if you want a booking, feel free to book. It has been. Schumann resonance isn't spiking, but it's because it's the prior energy, but it's coming. It's be focused on service. Keep busy, Hayley, right? Move. So, Stella, what I'm saying for you at the moment, there's something that's going to happen that's going to be very quick. You may be concerned in relation to work. It's everywhere around you at the moment there, but I feel it's going to happen in your life first, and it can be in the connection. But it's going to move very quickly. There's something shifting, and it's making you nervous, but it feels very close. There is a shift. Very quick. I feel job. The person you wanted to know about, they're going through a bit of a shift as well. But I feel, yeah, I've got a talking code. The other person you were wondering about, are they going to get a job? Yes, very soon. Very soon. Who is the next one? MM. How's your DM doing, doll? Let's have a look. Yeah, it feels funky, Stella. It feels quick, but you got to trust the process, especially between now and the 14th. Big shifts, okay? Big shifts, very sudden. Trust it. MM. I feel it's unfair because I can't stop thinking about you. There's a bit of fantasy going on there. If they've been entering your dream state, they've been thinking about you. And I do feel, I'm hearing the term, and I think I mentioned this in the other read, it feels like rat in a cage. They feel stuck. They feel people are watching them and micromanaging them, and it's actually frustrating them quite a bit. Bit of conflict there as well. Conflict with the people around them. Okay, sweet. Okay, who is next? I'm away with the fairies. Was it Jennifer? Jennifer. Okay, what did Jennifer want to know? Anything new in love life? Yeah, they're not liking it, MM. They ain't liking it. Now, when you say new in love life, what do you mean by that? What do you mean new? Are you currently in a connection? Your aura is very happy at the moment. It sounds funky, but it actually is. It's all happy, okay? Yeah, that's a good place. There's stress at the moment emotionally, but I do feel you're also pretty intuitive. At the moment, if we were to theoretically start a new connection, it's, you know, if we were single and we were trying to start a new connection, at this point, actually doing something during a Mercury retrograde isn't really the best of times. You potentially will have more movement after such. This is a time when we reconnect with friends, family, loved ones, and past love, and make psychological sense of it and choices. So you can find, if you were to meet somebody at this point, you need to be very open to a temporary delay, right? What I am seeing is you have a spiritual connection with a particular individual. But I feel in your mind, the way you're looking at it, it's funny because you're the high priestess, right? You're coming through as the high priestess. But what's in your mind is it worth it? Am I always going to get karmics? The other energy is, are you even ready? Because the theory is the relationship is the salt and pepper. If you have all bases covered, you're the golden ticket. And if you're the golden ticket in your own personal life, if they're not respecting, adoring, and, you know, reciprocating, they're losing the gold ticket. You're not losing the gold ticket. So it's their lost opportunity. So it's a mindset. Spiritually, I do feel this person is connected, but you're on two minds about it. Thus, the reason there's lack of momentum. If you can come to terms with what your desires are, you're going to actually get good back. Okay? Just come to terms with it and try to say to yourself, I'm the golden ticket. And I feel if you can do that, I do feel it quite close, but it's by changing that vibration that person can come back in. I do feel they're actually watching you. I don't know how, but I feel I'm being shown they're watching you. Okay? Bloody camera bouncing around. Who's next? Cha. You're not blocking it, Cha, but I think you, after the fact of gaining information, you are looking at the connection differently, and that had to happen. So sometimes information from left field, gossip, whatever we call it, it has to come to us because there was a point in our personal lives that we were stagnant, and once we can address that, that actually helps us move the spiritual path forward. I feel you want to move, and I feel there's certain things that you need to tick the box with. And then you're going to have this forward momentum. You know? You had to come to terms with it, right? It feels as though you want to move, though. Okay, what's happening with them at the moment? Yeah, it's like you want to move location. Yeah. I'm being shown that what is happening in that connection is different to what you think. I do feel there's a little bit of conflict at the moment. Right? Yeah, they're working, but there is a contract that is going south. When that happens, how this connection plays out will be very different. I don't know why. I see the person that they're with actually has children. They may be older teenagers. I see this person actually physically having children. Does that make sense, Chuck? I also see some plans being made towards the end of the year, but this person isn't reciprocal. Yeah. He feels like the odd one out. How does he feel to do with you? Love. Now, I know you guys over there are heading into summer. They're showing me a cooler day, okay? They're showing me a cooler day of communication. Have you messaged him, Miss? I don't know. I'm getting kind of a vibe here. Have you messaged him? Had you thought about it? Because somehow the one that got married. What are we saying yes to and no to? I'm getting confused now, Chuck. I feel as though there's an awareness that you I'm going to pull a chakra card to ask permission. I feel for some reason you're going to. But I do feel it's either A, they already know that you know and they're feeling a bit of shame. Or, I'm telling you, it's like that shifts it. It's like, I know what you did last summer. Crosswise. Yes, you could get communication, but I see you actually messaging. I don't know why I say this. I see you going, really? Thanks for the FYI. Okay, you need to get grounded, but I do feel move of home, and I feel that's going to shift it. I don't feel this person's, again, it come up again. I do feel that there's something going down over there and ain't so pretty. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with saying congratulations. I'm such a cow, honestly. Maybe I've had too much BS in my life, so I have to find the amusement in things, even though I never thought it was amusing. I never did. Okay, Giggle, let's have a look at yours. I always love doing Giggle's reads because she always gets these comical cards, and I channel her twin here and there, so I think it's quite funny, really. Are we excited, Giggle? What's going to come up for Giggle? What's happening with her glorious twin flame? Don't laugh now. Don't choke and cry. What is happening with Giggle's twin flame? He ain't getting much. He's not getting much. He's not getting much, Giggle. You're not getting anything. I'm gonna pull a chakra card just to see if this is confirmed. Poor thing. I heard there's a hole in my bucket paralyzer. I don't know why I heard that. Telling you guys, okay, he knows. Let's try to be positive. So going to talk to him one day. I'm like, your energy psychically, right? And he, really? He does. He's a very interesting character. He's a very interesting character. Marriage is coming up, Giggle. Do you know why? Because his demeanor that comes through is almost like, I'm married. You're my woman. Like, legit. Like, you and him. Like, that's it. It's destined. What's the hold up then? Come on, bring it. Like, you're his woman. In his mind, he's like, look, I'm coming back. We're going to marry. I know what I want. He does. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's almost like the energy kind of freezes in time, and it's like, you know, be like the Rihanna song, where have you been all my life? Like, really? We're married, are we? Yeah. I'm working with a soldier who's at sea. I get no pension benefits either. Oh, Lord. Yes. It's good, though, because it really does train you that if the person has something to do, you're just like, yeah, I got work to do too. You know? Hi. So, yeah, that's what's coming through, Giggle. I'm seeing a new car. I don't know why they've got a new car, and it doesn't have to be, it's more expensive. It just feels a new vehicle. Probably. Hi, how are you, Dal? Thanks for subscribing. Where are you from in the world? Oh, Shelley, honestly, he keeps talking about you're his family. In his mind, you do look after him. You, your daughter, he feels directly connected. He feels it was a path. He is very regretful. He really wished that he had had children with you. But you're the whole package. You kind of scare him. He doesn't have much at the moment, like in his mind. Yeah, he doesn't feel he's got a lot, but he's not feeling so hot right now. He's not stuck in his mind. He knows purely who you are. He knows also that you have things going on, but you want the fruits, right? You want the fruits. You're like, bring it. I do feel you're going to have a phone call, but it won't be when you're looking. Okay. Any other super chats while I'm here? And a very warm welcome to any newbies. We'll have the psychic readings up soon. And I'm going to try and shift the schedule around between now and next month. Brazil. Very nice. You guys are funny. Here's a soft serve. Sally's in the building. Okay, everyone who's new, Sally is the comedian. Okay, we have to have the bundle of joy come in. Hi Val, how are you doing? Did you look at the video I did? The last one to business and media. How's business going, lady? You're not new. Maybe you are, and I don't know. We do have a Sally, though. There is one particular Sally. Anywho, let's focus on this before my brain fries. What do you want to know? Let's see. Is the Red Sea parting? It's interesting that you say that, because one of the psychic downloads I had, we actually have wildcats flying over here. And they call them the Red Army, which that actually goes back to the war. It's like, oh, you know, so yeah, potentially I do feel that the Red Sea is parting. Okay, I feel they're living where they used to. They're looking at their assets and they're pulling money together. But they're being a little bit guarded at the moment. And I don't feel this for very long. I actually think this is a temporary stint. They're holding the cards close to their chest. Yeah, there you go. They are. It's like they're pausing for a little bit. But I do see it's almost like they've made a plan. I feel they're close by. I don't feel they were where they were before. Yeah, they had some issues financially, but they have got things together. There's been an ending of one cycle. They've let it go, and they're moving. They're very close. I just see them near your building, your home. They're in close proximity, though. And they're making reference to belongings, but it's an excuse. You're funny. Okay. Any other questions while I'm here? I'm getting hangry. Which is, I'm getting hungry. I wake up at like 3 o'clock half the time. So for me, this is almost dinner time, right? It's silly. I feel like they're really close, Val. Don't be surprised if they turn up, but it's not that they're coming for those things. That's a good excuse for them to see you, but they're turning up, and it's, I think you'll be really nervous. Enjoy my lunch tonight. Look, I have been literally going for the healthy option. I am like level up. Okay? I've got 6 house placement. I don't want to look like a Teletubby next year. You imagine me on the large screen. I've been there 4 times. No. Anyway, for heart health, and, I'm trying to do the right thing. You will, Stella. Take care. Beautifuls, look after yourself. I'll keep you up to date with the new schedule. Keep an eye on the community tab, because what I am doing at the moment is giving you astrological posts, okay, to give you tips what's going direct, what happens with each zodiac. So I'm trying to cover all platforms to do that. So it'll be on Facebook, Instagram. There's going to be different recipes and areas, but there's going to be a lot more content coming. I have started doing the numerology for twins, and I'll be doing a lot of different videos that will be based on how to use your psychic gift, how to look at numbers, how do you manifest, what are signs of twin flame path, karmics, energy work, lots of different videos. It's going to take a bit of time, but I have started, okay? On topic, your psychic energies, I mean, anyone want to be a free receptionist? Come on down to Western Australia, right? Come give YILDIZ a hand. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon.